All right, Brian, good to play with you the other day. So here's my notes I got. So number one, the chair drill. I had some video. You were still tending to go forward on your balance. Sometimes for some players, knowing this, look, when you're hitting the ball, remember it's balls of feet, and then the reason we have to push the chair back is because our balance is going to the heel side, our butt's going back. So we're basically on the downswing, our butt's going back on the way down. That's why we do chair drill. You're pushing forward sometimes on the course. Not all the time, but I had a video of you where you were pushing forward. So we got to do more chair drill. 8-iron supinate. Still got to keep practicing the left hand. So we're going to keep an eye on the two of those today. Then I put here the distance wedges. Getting your distance down. What you do is you go over to Oak Creek. You know what I'm talking about? You know the short game area? Have you seen it or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on this. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's right on the side of the driving range, right? That's the place I go practice my short game. And so what you do is you go, I don't know if there's a picture, but you go and you see, this is kind of near there, but you go and you chip around and you try to, chip a few to the short target, then chip some over here, and you just pick different targets and try and work on your speed control. Yeah. So that'll help you get your score down, because there was multiple scenarios when we played where you weren't getting the distances figured out. It's too much of a guessing game. And, on that, we're basically controlling the swing size. Like I do it by body parts. I do knee to knee, thigh to thigh, hip to hip, stomach to stomach, chest to chest, shoulders to shoulders. And so I'm basically controlling the size of my swing on both sides to control the distance the ball goes, you see? Okay, and then we have to talk about how to hit a sand shot, because you didn't know that you're supposed to open the club face when you hit the sand shot. So you're supposed to do an open face sand shot. Then there's something called an intermediate target. When you aim, look, you have to pick a spot on the ground that goes in line with the target, and then you're supposed to get your feet to be parallel to that line. And so it's an imaginary line, right? And so that's what makes it difficult, because we're envisioning an imaginary line through the intermediate target to square up to, because we're trying to be parallel to our target line, right? Okay. And then driver, tee height, over the top, and supinate. Okay, so what do you want to work with? Iron first and then driver, probably?
I don't know.
Let's do that. Let's start with the iron, then also do driver today. We should do both. And then we have to come in an upcoming lesson, we have to go over your wedge control, your distances. I got to get you better at controlling the wedge distances. Let's not do that today, though, but maybe next lesson. We have to do it before we play again, because we have to make sure to have covered it. So either next lesson or I think this lesson we should follow up on the stuff from the swing. So you already have that going on. And then next lesson we should cover the short game, so you know what to practice there. You know what I'm saying? Okay.